It's two words every kid dreams about: summer vacation.
Yes!
We're there for the final bell and the first taste of freedom. Plus, a federal court trumps the president's tariffs. What it means for your wallet straight ahead. And Elon Musk makes a move that has Washington buzzing, and it's not about rockets or crypto. Chris 6 News starts right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Suzanne Stevens. Andy Lascano has the night off. We'll get to those stories in just a moment, but first we have an update on Head Start, a story we've been following for months. It's a program that helps children from low-income families get ready for school. The Nueces County Community Action Agency used to operate the program until last year, when Upbring was awarded the grant that funds the program. They were supposed to open in February. After a number of failed attempts to talk to Upbring officials about the delay, Neighborhood News reporter Tony Jaramillo finally got an explanation.
Once we were in there and all of the assessments and inspections were done by an independent inspector, we realized that the buildings were not up to what we would consider to be our standard for care.
Two more locations are set to open June 2nd. Upbring tells us the goal is to have 8 more locations open by the end of the year. It's a childhood joy we remember fondly. The first day of summer vacation. Take a look.
I can't wait to leave, man!
Excitement's in the air as CCISD students celebrate their last day of school. Over 41,000 kids across the coastal bend have ditched their backpacks and books for summer fun in the sun. Enjoy your time off, everyone. And in Flower Bluff, kids were rewarded with an early dismissal today. It was a steady stream of students leaving their classrooms with bright eyes and wide smiles. The students we spoke with today say this is a day they've been looking forward to.
Yes! I'm looking forward to making the best of the summer and having a lot of fun.
The fun won't last forever, however. Flower Bluff students return to school August 13th. The last bell also rang out at Baker Middle School today, and for one standout student, the year ended on a national stage. Isaac Consejo made it through 8 rounds at the Scripps National Spelling Bee. Friends, teachers, and Coastal Bend neighbors cheered him on as he finished in the top 20. His friends are very proud.
I can speak for all of us when we say that we are unbelievably proud, especially for it being his first national spelling bee.
Seeing everyone cheer for one of my best friends and seeing him put Corpus Christi on the map is beautiful.
Congratulations to Isaac, who is returning from the nation's capital with his family. Now let's check in on what's spelling out in the skies. Will this beautiful weather stick around to the weekend? Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber joins us now with our first look at the forecast. Hi, Steph.
Hey there, Suzanne. Yeah, it's been a gorgeous day. Yeah. Wonderful time to be outside, enjoy the sun. And for those who are doing that last-minute beach to bay training, today was the test run, right? Make sure you're ready for the heat with the hydration and the SPF. We've had a couple of clouds today. Fun fact, clouds still go through, or UV rays, I should say, still go through the clouds, so you need that SPF 30 or better. But yeah, we've enjoyed the sunshine. If you enjoy the heat, that's who you can blame for it. Certainly was hot for today, and that goes for a May day like today or otherwise. Here's how things are looking in your neighborhood. Temperatures still very warm at this time, upper 80s, lower 90s. We're sitting at 91 at the airport here in Corpus Christi, and just a few of those fair weather cumulus clouds. That's about it. Gentle breeze coming in around 10 to 15 miles per hour, but it's that onshore breeze, so it's bringing that air you can wear with us. And hey, it's Thursday, so we're going to get an update on this. Last week's drought monitor update didn't have a whole lot of good stuff to say. We'll see how today's update shapes up for us. We're going to check on those lake levels. And I know a lot of folks tend to say we just need a little tropical trouble to break this spell. But are you ready for hurricane season? Well, tonight we're going to help you do that. Join us at 6:30 for tonight's hurricane special Plan, Prepare, Survive. Again, it'll be right here on Chris 6. Join us after the newscast. Don't touch the dial. We'll see you at 6:30.
With hurricane season just 3 days away, TxDOT held its annual storm wall drill in Aransas Pass. The city has a levee system on the east side to protect it from hurricanes, but there's an opening where Highway 361 connects. So TxDOT uses a surge wall to close the gap. The storm wall is 80 feet wide and 10 feet tall and spans 5 lanes of Highway 361. It's just one part of a 3-part system TxDOT uses to guard against hurricanes.
So if a hurricane threatens, we can contraflow US 77 and Interstate 37 so that all the lanes will be evacuating.
The storm wall drill, which started Thursday morning, was a success. The city of Kingsville also getting some much needed flooding protection thanks to the Texas General Land Office. A groundbreaking held this morning marks the beginning of more than $36 million in drainage improvement projects. This site is one of 14 across the city that's set for the improvements. Open drainage ditches will be replaced by an underground system. The city also got a $7 million grant from the GLO for sewage improvements. These projects will help address Kingsville's flooding issues. Also in Kingsville today, city officials announced the city is partnering with Wreaths Across America. It's an organization that holds a nationwide ceremony in December by laying wreaths on the grave sites of veterans. Kingsville, a place many veterans call home, will receive 8 wreaths and flags for the ceremony.
A lot of veterans here. You know, we got a lot of people that when they get out of the service, they either stay here or they come back here.
Kingsville's first year partnering with Wreaths Across America, more than 2.7 million wreaths will be laid at veterans' grave sites nationwide this December. A 22-year-old woman is in the hospital tonight after a drive-by shooting on the city's west side. It happened just before 8:30 last night on Rojas Street, just behind the Housing Authority on Ayers. The woman and a man were walking down a street when a man passing in a vehicle started shooting. The woman was the only one hit, and police say her injury was not life-threatening, and no arrests have been made. A new legal blow to a Trump-era hallmark. A federal court now says the president's tariffs are unconstitutional. Scripps News Group's Ava Joy Burnett shows us what that means for your wallet.
A federal appeals court allowing President Trump's sweeping tariffs to stand for now after a federal trade court on Wednesday blocked most of them. But the trade court's decision already rippled through the economy. The major stock market indexes rallying at the start of Thursday, but tapered off over confusion about where trade policy stands, and businesses facing whiplash as many of the White House's on-again, off-again tariffs appeared temporarily to be on hold.
It's absolutely another curveball thrown to businesses that are operating internationally.
That includes Sarah Wells Bags, a small business that makes breastfeeding apparel and bags for new parents and manufactures its products in China. Its owner initially celebrated the court's decision.
I think this is a victory for small businesses and for American consumers. We're headed in the right direction.
But even then, there were new questions about what the tariff block would mean for imports coming into the U.S.
Everyone is confused. Do I have to pay the tariff today? What if it's already on the water? What if I put my container on the water tomorrow? How will that impact me? And I think it's really that uncertainty that is causing so much stress on businesses.
The pivots in tariff policy could mean delays at ports. But with the playing field for businesses and consumers changing sometimes by the hour, it's hard to predict what's next. Ava Joy Burnett, Scripps News Group, Washington.
As Trump's tariffs hit a legal wall, Elon Musk hits his time limit. He's stepping away from Doge. The White House began his offboarding Wednesday night. Musk posted a thank you to President Trump on social media, saying his Department of Government Efficiency team will continue its work. As a special government employee, Musk was limited to a 130-day appointment, a limit he could reach by Friday. Coming up, age is just a number. We've got a story on an 80-year-old who's leading her city into a new era. We'll be right back.
I'm Melissa Trevino, your neighborhood news reporter in Fremont for Dolly Perez. She says age is just a number, and she's proud of the number 81. That's how old she is. As of May 13th, Dolly Perez is the new mayor of Fremont and says the job completes a full circle for her. Dolly Perez has been in Fremont a long time. The rural community is where she was born and raised. She worked as a city secretary before retiring. Last year, Dolly decided to run for mayor. After all, her dad served on the city council in 1953.
He would be announcing to the whole city, my daughter is the mayor of the city of Fremont.
In early May, voters picked her.
I couldn't believe it. I was very happy. I felt like I can help the city, and I'm going to.
Mayor Dolly Perez told me she believes her age and knowledge of the city benefit the town and its people. Since swearing in on May 13th, she's been working with members of the city council on her priority issues.
I'm studying budget. October 1st is our new fiscal year, so I'm hoping to help the council members prepare a new budget.
With only 2 weeks at her desk inside City Hall, the mayor tells me,
we hope to go on and get more people interested in the city and to see where we can go.
One of the new mayor's biggest goals, she says, is to complete projects from previous administrations and bring in more. Mayor Dolly Perez tells me she's excited for her city and the people who live in it. In Fremont, I'm Melissa Trevino, your neighborhood news reporter, Chris 6 News.
And speaking of navigating change, Stephanie Lauber takes a look at how your commute is shaping up.
All right, if you're heading up and out the door, what can you expect for that ride? Well, it's looking pretty busy on SPID, but generally not seeing any problems for that commute. We'll start it over from the island, coming around 361. Well, just a little stop and go as you turn onto Park Road 22, but overall no problems out this way. Into the Bluff now, got some busyness on Flower Bluff Drive, not too bad though, just some stop and go to be aware of. Across town, all the major thoroughfares are looking good, but Rodfield is a bit messy right now. Expect delays. You can take Airline as an alternate. For those of you who come up the crosstown to the interchange at 37, it is busy once you get to Morgan. You might want to cut down Staples and move through downtown that way to avoid delays. And if you're coming along 181 in the Harbor Bridge, it's a smooth ride between Portland and downtown Corpus Christi. So as you head out this evening, make sure you stay safe and you drive safe. That's a look at your traffic report. Your forecast is next. All right, time to get a full look at your forecast. And boy, what a beautiful view from our CCAC camera out at Snoopy's. It's looking great. A lot of folks taking the boat out on a beautiful day like today. I don't blame them, but where's the invite, right? 5:16 your time right now. And as we take a look at conditions around, let's get you the full view of what's going on around the coastal bend. It is hot. If you're along the coast, yeah, your temperatures are a little bit cooler, but that humidity, it's not kind to anybody here around the coastal bend. We're in those upper 80s, and it's feeling still like the 90s along the immediate coastline. Port A, 86 feels like 94 to you right now. Rockport, 87 feels like 96, and 86 in the Bluff at NAS Corpus Christi feeling like 97 degrees. So yeah, you may have the cooler temperatures, but you're suffering just like the inland communities, except it's feeling a little hotter there. George West, 95 actual air temperature right now, but that humidity makes your body feel a temperature more like 103. So once that sun says goodnight to us, we will be moving on our way back down from this oppressive afternoon heat. But who's to blame? It's all the water in the air around us. We like to look at dew point temperatures to understand that, and we're kind of off the charts here. Oppressive humidity across the coastal bend with dew points in those middle to upper 70s. So if you are preparing to run Beach to Bay on Saturday morning, you're probably getting a little nervous right now. Since the race was moved a little later in the month, we knew to expect more heat, right? But the humidity, that's always the deal breaker every year. Well, we'll get to that. But so far this afternoon, a little bit of a gentle onshore breeze might help. 10, 15 miles per hour is all we get, though. So while we go through tonight, those winds will be coming down a bit. But let's take a closer look at the temperature spread across the coastal bend with the Chris 6 Neighborhood Weather Network. In our Kingsville neighborhood, 89 off Bishop Badger Meadowbrook, also southwest Kingsville, and 88 off East County Road 2120. So again, feeling a little bit of improvement because these neighborhoods aren't right off Baffin Bay, but being near that water source does make it feel more humid. On the south side, we've got the Oso Creek and the Oso Bay nearby. So we're still feeling like we are still in the upper 80s for a lot of these stations. 86 off San Benito Drive and Bent Trail, 90 degrees the reading from Windwillow Drive, 89 off Garden Court, and across the Oso Creek, a little cooler, 89 at Southampton Drive there. So yes, we are feeling that heat. Today's heat risk did bring in a 2 out of 4 in these orange areas, moderate heat risk. I expect tomorrow to be a pretty similar kind of feeling for us out there with warm afternoon temperatures near 90 degrees that are going to feel like the triple digits. And if you think this is hot, next week looks like June's going to be off to a pretty warm start too, but we'll get to the extended outlook. What do you expect for the rest of tonight? Well, it's going to be pretty tranquil as those winds come down below 10 miles per hour. Our temperatures will also descend. Around midnight, we'll be hanging out around 80 degrees, a mix of clouds and stars out there. To start off tomorrow morning, though, do expect it to be a bit muggy out there. We may even have a stray shower, but by all accounts, it'll be a pretty quiet evening here with those temperatures starting off in the upper 70s for tomorrow morning's commute. So rain schedule over the next 24 hours is pretty boring. Aside from the opportunity for just a stray shower tomorrow morning, that's really about it. We are looking at some better rain chances, though, and we need it because the drought monitor update last week looks about the same as now, just some improvements up by the Texas area, and that was good for Lake Texana, but our lake levels not looking so hot. We've got on improvements. We need to make some improvements, so having rain in the forecast is a good thing for us. Over the next 7 days, not outstanding rain chances. In fact, Saturday morning for the runners might get some showers lingering from Friday night into Saturday that could help us out, but no meaningful rainfall expected over the next 7 days. And for our neighbors up in Rockport and Kingsville, here's a look at your 7-day forecast, a hot start to June.
Coming up, it's a tasty turn of events for one local restaurant. Fans of Umiya are going to want to stick around. We've got some hot news after the break.
So when you think of Texas cuisine, it's usually tacos or barbecues, right, that come to mind. But some new flavors from the East are spicing things up right here in the coastal bend.
Yes, one local restaurateur isn't just changing the menu, he's creating an entirely new dining experience. Take a look.
If anyone asks you where to find great sushi in the coastal bend, one name keeps coming up.
Is it Umaya or Umiya?
We've confirmed it, folks. It's Umiya.
We want to bring affordable sushi for everybody.
And for General Manager Valentino Yang, whether it's nigiri, sashimi, or Texas rolls, they all share one thing in common.
From what I heard, this is the best one in town.
He tells us the owners of Umiya have lived in Corpus Christi for over 20 years, though their roots trace back to China. So they know a thing or two about blending Western and Asian cultures.
Right now I have a lot of restaurants, about like 30 to 40 restaurants all over.
In fact, they operate 9 Umiya locations, but Corpus Christi had it first.
When they opened, they brought in master sushi chefs from Japan. They now have 5 specialty chefs from Guam and even added Yang, who was born in Indonesia.
The result? A staff that reflects the growing Asian American and Pacific Islander community in Corpus Christi.
I love it. That's what America stands for, you know, like our United States of America. It should be like that.
And now that spirit of cultural fusion is expanding.
Just across SPID, the team is opening a brand new concept, Zodiac Pot, a multi-Asian dining experience.
It will bring the family together, totally.
Zodiac Pot will feature all-you-could-eat Korean barbecue and traditional Chinese hot pot, a first-of-its-kind restaurant in Corpus Christi.
Hot pot is getting bigger everywhere.
Hot pot is a traditional dish originating from China, where a simmering pot of soup or stock is kept heated at the table, and diners can add whatever they like.
Chicken, either any kind of protein or seafood, any kind of vegetables, and then you just dip it.
And as for Korean barbecue, well, that one explains itself.
One thing for sure, we want to keep all the people in here, like in Corpus, stays around. So we don't want them to travel to Houston or San Antonio anymore for good food.
Well, Well, the Zodiac Pot is expected to open its doors sometime within the next month or two.
Yes, and as soon as we get the official date, we'll let you know. From the studio, I'm Michelle Hoffman.
And I'm Brian Hoffman with Chris 6 News.
Neighborhood news and stellar views. That's what it's all about. Stay with us. We've got your 7-day forecast coming up. You're watching Chris 6 News at 5.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back to Chris 6 News at 5. Steph, before we go, our producer wants me to ask you, how's the training going for
That's
Beach
cheeky
to Bay?
because I'm handing him the baton, so we should hope that it's going well. The mental training,
yeah,
we're down, we're there. The physical training,
I mean, it's
that
going to
part.
be, what's it going to be this weekend, 90 degrees?
Yeah, it's going to be kind of hot.
Yeah.
But so there's a thing that happens. Usually the race is a little bit early. It's usually on Armed Forces Day. But sometimes we get a little rain in the morning, and that either helps or makes it way worse for the later legs. So let's talk about rain chances, because we are going to have some for the morning part of our Friday night into Saturday.
Yeah.
And so with that, it's hopefully going to help us. We keep the lightning at bay. I don't care how much it rains, because then at least keeps it a little bit cooler. But if it doesn't rain enough, we just get a little shower. That makes the humidity so much worse. So looking at the 7-day forecast, we do have that opportunity for overnight early morning shower Saturday, and then we are hot for the start of June.
What's that like, running in 90-degree weather? I'd have to know.
Something you only do once a year.
And probably you only do, yeah, for the last time. That's all the time we have for now. We'll be back at 6 for more news from your neighborhood. We'll see you then.